This is the BMW i8 eDrive Coupé, a plug-in hybrid sports car that, when we tested in 2015, agreed had very futuristic styling and a punchy drivetrain. Fast forward 2 years later, and we thought we'd recap and see how well the i8 is aged since we last tested it. Before we get behind the wheel, we're just going to run through what makes the i8 tick. So over at the rear here, we've got a turbo triple 1.5 litre turbocharged engine called the B38 150TO. This sends power to the rear wheels. Over in the middle, there's a 7.1 kilowatt hour battery, and this sends power to a 96 kilowatt motor in the front. This means that the i8 is rear wheel drive, all wheel drive, and front wheel drive depending on how you drive it. So I've got to admit, when I first drove this car 2 years ago, I didn't quite enjoy it, but that's probably because when I got behind the wheel, I was expecting what I thought would be the automotive equivalent of an out-of-body experience. The i8 promised a certain kind of approach to hybrid performance, and I just think it was a little bit ahead of the time. But driving it now, I mean, it's really hard not to love this experience, because you've got the benefit of both electric and petrol engine. You've got that immediate torque, and you've got the power to carry through at higher speeds. And the fact that it changes its drivetrain based on how you drive, it means every time you approach a corner, it's sort of a different experience. Unfortunately, the sound that you're hearing, if you can hear it through is coming through the speakers, so it's a very synthetic environment that this car is creating. But once you sort of adapt your mind to the experience that the i8 aims to set, you can forgive it very easily. Cars have changed so much over the years, and we've had different opinions, but based on what I'm seeing with the i8, yes, it is compromised. Yes, the battery runs out very quickly and it doesn't have a very long range, and you can get more excitement from cars like the AMG GT and the Jaguar F-Type. So even though the i8 isn't there, it sort of presents itself as a taste of what's to come from the future. And we've seen titans like the McLaren P1, the Porsche 918 Spider, and the Ferrari LaFerrari, and now even heavier hitters such as Mercedes AMG's Project One and Project Valkyrie by Aston Martin. And I don't want to say the i8 started it all, because, you know, there were ideas of plug-in hybrid sports cars before this, but the i8 was the first one to hit the market, and I guess there's something that you can respect in that. So what I'm trying to say is this car has made me excited for the future, and it's sort of gotten me over the anxiety of, well, you know, is electric exciting? And driving this, I just have to say it is. Whether we like it or not, this is the future of motoring. And having driven a couple of plug-in hybrids over the past few years, it's safe to say that there is still a long way to go. Regardless, the BMW i8 is a very unique and entertaining experience. However, conventional sports cars like the Porsche 911 and the Jaguar F-Type are going to give you more value for money and a much more exciting drive.